Awkward Segue, and welcome to the podcast. What's up, everybody? I'm Connor, the Swag Master 3000.
I'm Kirsten, the person who Kyle stabbed a Hot Pocket with a knife to.
And I'm Kyle, and I don't approve of these false accusations.
You did.
I did. I don't know. I did.
You stabbed my Hot Pocket
Maliciously.
with your pocket knife.
So what do you feel now that your Hot Pocket has been violated?
Dirty. I continued to eat it, so I don't know where Kyle's knife has been.
Oh, it's a clean knife.
It's new. No one, nothing has been pierced.
I don't like how you
grazed.
I sucked it clean in the car, too.
What if I threw up on this microphone?
I wouldn't appreciate that.
You owe him like
$20.
A couple dollars.
$1 to $2.
You owe me $10.
Couple
so
of
let's call it
tens.
even. I'm going to throw up on the mic now.
No.
Can we just drop that again? That you owe us both money.
Awkward Segue. Hey, Kyle, didn't you say you had some show bullshit that nobody cared about?
Okay, first off, I have vague memories of it, so I care a lot. Okay, no. It was an old show from 2007, I believe. It's called Out of Jimmy's Head.
I don't know it.
No, I haven't heard of it.
It's
Is it about Jimmy Neutron?
No. Here's a little rundown. I want to read off the lyrics of the theme song, which is not that long.
No, you have to sing it.
Sing.
No, it's even better if I just read it.
Kyle, if
I
you
feel
don't
like it would
sing
be
it,
even better if you just sing.
No, I'm not going to sing it.
No, you're
because I need
not
music.
Talk about it.
Come on.
sing it.
No.
Sing it.
No. If I show you it, will you sing it?
I don't know the song, Kyle.
I have it pulled up on my phone right here.
That does not mean I know the song.
Just wing it.
No, just do your dumb bit.
Okay. Let's see if you can tell what's wrong with this picture. That chick from Planet Attitude is my sister. My mom could help, but she's at space at the moment, and Dad isn't qualified to counsel a donut. Bam! I didn't see that train, and now I got cartoons coming out of my brain. No one can see them, so it's hard to explain it.
Oh no!
And I'll keep my head, but there's a freak trying to claim it. Too bad if I can make some new friends and not go off the deep end because I'm out of my head. So the rundown is that
he gets hit by a train.
No,
and
yeah,
crazy.
They're in spin-off Disney World, pretty much his favorite amusement park. You know how they have that little train, goes around the park and everything. Well, he got ahead of the group one time and got hit by that said train. Not going very fast, but still did it. Suffered a major brain injury. So what they did is they took the frozen brain of the previous, the founder of the place.
What?
And put it in his head, and now he's still the kid. Same, not like memories of the guy, but the characters that the guy drew are now his new imaginary friends.
So that
and
guy was like schizophrenic.
Pretty
something.
much.
What?
Now I'm confused as to what's the plot of this? That he just sees cartoon people and now
Yes,
he's friends with them?
He's friends with his favorite cartoon characters from the shows and all that kind of stuff. Kind of like Disney World, yeah.
His sister has an attitude, and his mom is like.
His sister is also an alien.
Space. Why?
Because his mom, she's an astronaut.
So she fucked an alien.
No. She's adopted. She just found her and she brought her to Earth.
She 100% fucked an alien.
Probably. Their dad is
fucked an alien one.
Dumbass. Sounds like.
He's the school counselor, but he is just terrible at his job. But yeah, pretty much the former one of the guys that used to work there that kind of run it, helped build it and everything, kind of is trying to steal his brain.
What?
Yeah, that's the show. I think it ran for one whole season, 20 episodes.
I wish it ran for 9 seasons. I want it to be 1 million episodes long.
But yeah, just look up.
I want there to be a really graphic episode where the guy finally gets his brain.
Out of Jimmy's head.
Out of Jimmy's
head.
Bread.
Yes.
I'm Jimmy, and this is
that. Okay, that's all I wanted to say.
Why didn't you sing it though? Is my first question.
Because
if
I had
to narrow down on one critique,
I said the name of it multiple times.
Sung it.
Whatever.
So what was the show called again?
It's Out of Jimmy's Head.
All right, and what was the show though?
I recognize the squirrels.
The gopher. It's a gopher.
The little guys. I've definitely seen them before.
I'm blind.
It's a show.
This show.
It's a show that you probably watched and just voided from your memory because the other night at work, the bam! I didn't see that train just popped in my head. I'm like, where the fuck did this come from?
I don't know. The gophers they might just be generic looking. Yeah. That's what you're remembering because they're just generic cartoon looking.
I think it's Dolly and Holly Gopher.
Dumb names.
This alligator looks like the guy from Sonic.
There's a duo of a porcupine and a pickle. I'm pretty sure the porcupine's name is Pickles, and the pickle's name is
Rick.
Prickles.
Would you guys rather fuck Mario or Sonic?
Oh my god!
Awkward segue.
Well, Mario's Sonic's just too fast. So
No, it would be like consenting, willing.
No. He's just too fast. Oh.
So you want it to last?
Yeah. So Mario. Duh.
Oh yeah, man. Mario's got that thick Italian pipe.
Wow.
And I'll be going down it all night.
Oh no!
Mamma
No one's
mia.
gonna high five you. Put your hand down.
Somebody high five me.
Oh my
Thanks,
God,
Kyle.
That was a quick one.
Probably Sonic though.
Sonic, yeah.
Oh no! But then again, Sonic is like an animal.
Is Mario?
Mario's
Not
like,
an
how
animal?
old is Mario?
Mario has the Tanuki suit. If that's what you're into. He also has the frog suit.
He
His
does.
was a
Kyle's
doctor
into.
suit.
He does have that
Doctor
He does
suit.
have that coin too. You know, he has that coin.
I mean, they both make money.
No.
Oh my god!
one
Sonic's
collects rings, one collects
gold
currency.
ring.
Gold rings cost money,
Well, one collects actual currency.
but the money has nothing to do with that. That would be like, would you rather marry one of them?
Whatever.
Yeah, you're not. Are you,
I'm just in it for the pleasure.
what the actual fuck? Awkward segue. We're gonna move on to the question answering portion of the show
I thought that's what we were just doing.
from listeners. If you want your question answered on Awkward Segue, don't forget you can submit it to any of our social medias at Awkward Segue PM on Twitter, or Awkward Segue Podcast on Instagram, and Awkward Segue on both our Facebook and subreddit. We also have a website you can submit through, which is awkwardsegue.com. And last but not least, we have our email, awkwardseguequestions@gmail.com.
Or
That's
you can-
awkwardseguequestions@gmail.com. Well, the thing never changes. I don't know why you guys think it's over when it's
I have
not.
a quick question.
No, I haven't.
Shut up. I have a quick question. Last week's or the recent episode, I didn't watch it yet. Did
can't watch
y'all?
any of them.
Did I listened? I didn't listen to it yet. Did y'all go over my question that I put in?
Your stupid question of how many?
Yes.
How
Stupid.
much?
You're so dumb.
No, yeah, because we said ask questions and you said how much, which isn't the right syntax for that to begin with.
No. It's just my question. How much?
You're so stupid. If I could punch you in the face, I
Everyone but
would.
Kyle submitted basically the same question this week.
Woo!
Let's say we got Caitlin Renee, we got Pants Signal, we got Tyler
our
Abercrombie.
good buddies.
A lot of them, but all their questions basically came down to one thing, which was New Year's resolutions, which we answered in the last episode.
Oh.
So I think we're going to go a little further into that. Now, this is the first podcast of the new year, by the way.
Happy New Year!
Out of any podcast.
Happy birthday!
No other podcast has put out an episode this year.
That's true.
That is a fact. You cannot deny it. You cannot look it up.
Only
it's
us.
all
When,
Photoshop.
when you're putting a date on paperwork, put 220s because I fuck that up all the time.
Yeah.
Someone can put anything on there and
Yeah,
fuck you
I
over
read that
royally.
on Facebook.
Excellent advice, Kyle. So what I want to do is, one, Kira, you weren't here
I was not.
for that one, so you didn't get to answer what your New Year's resolution was. And two, I want to, since it's already into the new year, let's talk about steps we've taken to get closer to our resolutions.
Okay.
Yeah, let's start with you then, Kira.
So my New Year's resolution is to be more self-sufficient. Like Spencer got me a sewing machine. I'm gonna make my own clothes. I've decided.
I'm gonna sew my own food.
I'm gonna start cooking more. Like instead of eating out all the time
And then
because we
sew
eat
it
out
together.
all the time. Yeah, obviously.
Oh, yeah, we eat out a lot.
I've already started doing that. I got HelloFresh, not an ad. I got HelloFresh,
Unless
and
you
me and
want it to
Spencer
be
have been
HelloFresh.
making it. It's delightful. We made pork Gouda burgers yesterday, and they were so good. It had
Gouda?
like paprika in it, and it had sriracha and like caramelized onions. It was so good.
That sounds awesome.
So we've been doing that, kicking off. I haven't gotten to use my sewing machine yet because I am such a procrastinator.
I saw you signed up for a sewing class.
I thought about it. There's the coffee shop in downtown is doing like a beginner sewing class.
Yeah.
It's like $45. I think so maybe not.
That's a bit pricey.
Yeah, I don't know, but it would be because I feel like I basically know how to use my sewing machine. The patterns is what's new for me, but
Yeah.
I'd like to make my own. So I'm trying to get more into cosplay, which the sewing machine will help.
That would be cool.
Yeah.
And you can make me a cloak
Yeah, I
with
have.
lots of pockets on the inside for secrets.
I bought this big ass red tablecloth to make into a cloak for my loop cosplay.
Nice.
Eventually, when I get there.
Once I get my resolution going through, I'm going to start cosplaying as well.
Are you sure? Is your resolution working out?
Sure.
Have you taken any steps to further your goal? I'm a guy who's going to reach the sky.
2 so far.
What is it?
One is I'm going to get shredded.
Heck yeah.
Get ripped. And the other one is start building a house because my granddad's going to give me a part of land. I want to start making my own house.
That's really going to be cool. I can't wait to sabotage that,
dude.
Which goes to
I'm
my
going
New
to
Year's
make
resolution, which is to sabotage Kyle's New Year's resolutions.
My goal for the house.
Butter into his bloodstream.
Have you?
And I burnt down all your family's land.
What?
That was me, right?
But my goal is
sorry for your loss.
We can probably do the podcast down there because I'm making a basement that's going to be the entire width of the fucking house.
Oh my god!
And it's going to be basement.
It's going to be the baddest man cave you'll ever fucking see.
Heck yeah!
We'll soundproof it. We'll do the podcast down there, D&D, whatever the fuck.
Foosball.
That'll be so fun.
If I can buy a pool table, I'm going to fucking do it.
That's not what I fucking said.
I want to play foosball.
I want
playing
ping
foosball.
pong.
That's
I want
it.
ping pong.
You get what we. You're gonna like what I get.
I'm gonna use your pool table as a ping pong table, and I'm gonna bring a little paddle that's smacking the pool balls around.
Damn! just breaking the paddle in half. I don't get it.
I've gone through like 40 paddles.
That's just a
Weird
goal.
about these
love
balls. I tell you what.
Start playing pool with ping pong balls.
That would be great.
No, it'd be hectic.
You would like smack and they would just fly.
You're trying to break the bundle and it just flies off the other side like.
That means you win.
Scratch. Connor?
Oh, right. My New Year's resolutions.
Anyway. Go ahead. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
You're kidding, but I don't think you're kidding.
Is one of your resolutions to get new glasses?
Well, that's less of a resolution and more of an eventuality. So my glasses fell apart on my face. The fun short story there. They're broken and I need new glasses.
How? Like, how did they just...
They fell apart on my face.
Like, wore out at, like, what, the bridge? Or
they
what?
finally gave up the goose. The lens fell out. The metal fell off.
Yeah, I've
so
had the
funny.
arms of mine fall off. That's only because I forget to take them off when I sleep and
Your arms fall off?
roll
What the
over.
hell?
Like the arms of the
How
glasses.
do you not take your glasses off when you go to sleep?
Yeah, it's hard to fall asleep.
Because I'm
with
watching
glasses.
TV
Dummy.
and I just clock out, and then
No, I don't.
I move a lot when I sleep. Unless I'm
I'm
using my
unemployed,
weighted blanket.
So I don't know what you mean by clock out. Please use a better term.
Stop making money.
Okay.
That's funny.
Thank you.
Yeah, if anyone get a wetted blanket. It'll
It's on
change
my
your.
Christmas
I
list.
thought you said
and we haven't done
wetted
Christmas
blanket.
Yeah,
for a
get a
second.
wetted blanket. No, a weighted blanket will change your fucking life.
I basically
I think a wetted blanket would also change your life.
I want one so bad. They're so expensive, so I just take every blanket that I own and pile them up on top of each other when I sleep.
That'll
I
work.
basically can't move.
I shall make you a weighted blanket. I just need some cement mix
No.
and the inside of a blanket.
No.
Now,
Don't
shut
worry.
up. Connor hasn't.
Now
finished
let
I
his
was
me
gonna
resolutions yet.
say that.
Let me say my
I said it
resolutions.
first.
Let me say my resolutions.
Late resolution.
For my first resolution, I've been working on my singing. I've been practicing.
Okay.
I've been
I know.
learning.
No, I mean I can hear it from down here.
Oh,
Me and
no.
Spencer were down here, and you were just singing the same song over and over
I
again.
had to practice because I had to. Like,
It's best to practice
I'm
with one
training
song.
like
I know.
my voice.
up.
I'm not shaming. I'm just like
You're shit.
acknowledging that
I'm
I can
also-
hear it.
I'm also working on the psychological aspect of that, which is just being able to admit you're working on singing because I'm terrified of singing in front of people.
Buddy.
Respectable. Same way.
So I'm working on that. I feel like there's been some solid strides.
For sure.
I've definitely like I took a vocal coach I mentioned in the last podcast, and that helped tremendously. Just like I want to do another session when I have more money, but the first session was like there's an instant shift. The second you're like told how to do it,
yeah.
But for my other thing, which goes being just a touch healthier, I've almost completely cut out soda.
Wow.
Except for Lacey, the Saint gave me a bag full of Sprite and Milky Way bars,
Aw.
like just full size Milky Ways, and I love it. No, I'm not at all upset with Lacey for that.
It's a week I can cheat.
So it's like I'm just slowly cutting out. It's like I normally like she gave me 6 cans of Sprite. Normally, like first night, I'd be done with at least half.
yeah.
I can drink like 3 to 5 sodas a day, sometimes more.
Not healthy.
Get you a couple of those chia things I told you about.
Oh, those chia
Oh, they're
drinks are
so
good.
good.
I got one in my fridge. I need to drink.
Love
But
those.
I've just been drinking a lot of water. You know,
That's
good.
Yeah.
it's plus that helps the voice too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like killing two birds with one stone on that. Staying hydrated, getting a little healthier. I imagine I'm gonna drop some pounds when I cut out soda because that's a huge
Yeah.
intake.
I need to
for
do
me.
the same thing.
You got.
I do too.
I don't even. If I had to estimate how many sodas I drink on like an average week,
Give me so much.
lowest is
much.
probably 7.
Yeah.
So,
Just drinks a lot of soda.
and a lot of times I can have multiple a day. So it's like I guarantee you I've probably had like 15 sodas in under a week before.
Once it starts getting hotter for me, like at work and stuff, that the water thing will be a lot easier.
Yeah.
Because being dehydrated in that kind of environment sucks.
What about being prehydrated?
Dude, have been doing that, and
when you
it's
chug
hurt.
pre. So you've been doing that?
Sure.
That's cool. Fill me in. Speaking of filling me in, awkward segue.
Woo!
Kyle and I have an announcement.
Oh yeah.
Connor thinks we're getting married.
We're getting married.
I'm in it for the financial. Same thing Felicity said. I'm in it for the financial.
Well, that's still getting married, but you think it's like Felicity
no.
said?
Yeah,
If
no.
Felicity's
Felicity-
husband is listening to this. I
No,
promise she loves
they
you.
both said that.
No, they are both on the
Before they
same
even get
page.
married, they're
my
like,
God.
he's like, we're just doing it for the financial gain. I'm like,
They were
fucking
joking
okay.
about
Yeah, no,
that
they were
back and
joking
forth.
about it.
They're sweethearts.
No, we were at the
That's
ramen shop
hilarious.
earlier, and Connor's like, yeah, so we're getting married. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking
I
about?
need listeners. I need you guys to help me think of a wedding hashtag.
Aw.
All right.
What was mine? Partially excited.
Yeah, like half excitement.
It's just one half of a coin, like he is, but I ain't.
Yeah, Kyle. He's a little reluctant. He's getting cold feet, but we'll power through it. Hey,
You guys make a registry.
that's what I'm saying. We can register at Hobbytown,
Can you?
Second and Charles.
Fucking, I guess.
Oh, that'd be cool.
Whatever gets me discounts on Gundams.
If I have to marry him, I have to
absolute nerd.
marry him. Then let's try to get that life-size gun.
You know what? If you get that life-size Gundam, I might consider it. I want that fucking Gundam outside my house when I build it.
Follow me on a quest to get a life-size Gundam so Kyle will marry me.
Oh, I don't know how to do
It's like that movie
guys.
Stardust, but way
It's like
stupider.
it's like 2 years from now. I'm just like, I have my house and everything ready. I'm like, I just wake up and go outside. I'm like, God damn it! Just like a full size fucking Gundam outside
Son
my
of a
house.
bitch.
Like,
Oh my God.
it's like, what's up? I'm like,
He rips off his pajamas and he's wearing a tuxedo.
I feared this day would come and just have a tearaway. Years down the line.
So that's gonna be fun. Like I'm thinking 2025 gonna be the wedding date.
Oh boy.
Give us plenty of
boy.
time to save
I don't
up
plan on being alive then.
That's real
Not
depressing.
gonna stop me from marrying.
What was it? What was the thing when I started?
Bop.
When I started working at Vista, I think I had was like a year in, like night shift really takes it out of you. You know, I had my shitty eating habits and everything. I was like, I'm pretty sure I'm gonna die at like 23.
Oh my God.
You shouldn't eat shit, man.
3 more
That's
months.
Ooh.
March 5th.
Oh, what's your birthday?
less than 3 months.
Oh
What are
shit.
you? Are you a Pisces?
It's January.
Yes,
Yeah.
I guess. Yes,
Yeah, you're a Pisces.
it's March.
Classic Pisces over here.
Little baby.
I'm a
Can't wait to be
Leo.
old, you know?
I'm a Leonidas.
You'll never know old.
I know my buddy's turning 30 today, so
Yeah.
we're gonna make fun of him on that.
Oh, no.
Awkward segue. Kira, it was your birthday recently too. Which
It
was
gross.
We didn't have the podcast
Yesterday,
during
wasn't
that
it?
Thing.
No, it was the second.
Yesterday. What are you
Ass.
talking
I
about?
remember insulting you like recently about your birthday. Oh, that
I
was the
haven't
second.
seen you in like a week.
Oh, Snapchat. Stupid.
Yeah, Snapchat.
You dipshit.
You said it on my birthday, which was like over a week
I
ago.
have slept since then.
Kyle is a
It was like
dumbass.
yesterday.
Look, night shift. Days are my nights.
That doesn't.
I sleep during that.
That's
I was
okay.
yesterday. I was supposed to go get my dad his insulin. I woke up at 8:00 p.m.
That's well, I'm sorry.
Is
What's
your
that?
dad gonna die because of you?
No, he's fine.
I need to interrupt this for a second.
Okay.
Night shift. Can you repeat what you said? What was it?
Not
My
days are my
your
nights
night.
Yeah, there it is.
because I sleep during the day, so they're my
Night
nights.
shift.
Technically,
Days are my nights. Looks like one of those. Sounds like one of those stupid Facebook generated
Oh,
T-shirts.
like those really specific shirts.
Like, my name's Devin, and I'm born in March. And if you fuck with me, you'll see the hell unleash of 1,000 raging tigers. Devin.
That's so
I'm up
funny.
all night. Days are my nights.
fighting
God.
lava.
Real Devons are born on March.
On March. Get Kyle a shirt like that.
Real Kyles are born in March in a lava baked oven.
There was
no. This is still the shirt. And we're
front and back
gonna,
sleeves.
You can't stand
so
up to
funny.
the Kyle's.
It's reversible, so there's more inside.
You can't stand up to Kyle's big muscles from March. Marching in March. Yeah.
There was one of those shirts that I was
Period.
tempted to buy because it was a Mandalorian.
Oh.
It was like a couple of years ago. I was like, it was like Real Warriors, like March thing. I was like, okay, maybe.
You dummy.
I'd have to beat you. Anyone
would
who has
bully
like
you
a
every day.
paragraph of text on their shirt has wasted their money on a shirt. With some exceptions. I'm sure there's some cool shirts out there that are just a paragraph of text.
Yeah.
Like, maybe it's the whole Constitution. God bless America. Remember that guy who had like the Constitution on his back or something on Tinder?
Oh, yeah, he had this man.
Was it
from
tattooed?
Tinder.
Yeah,
it
yeah,
was,
yeah.
Wow.
He had an American flag tattoo
It
on
was
his chest.
stapled.
And then, no. On his back, he had an American flag, but it was like downwards
Tattered.
going down, and the flag, like the stripes, were the Constitution.
I've never been more disgusted.
Yeah.
But
I
it's
wanted to
like,
vomit.
calm down, man.
We get it. You're American.
He really loves this country.
I was asked about like,
I believe he also had a picture of him holding up a fish.
Oh, definitely.
Which I mean goes without saying.
I mean, yeah.
Got a fish.
That's like an instant red flag.
There was
Yeah.
it was the other night I was going through work, like one of my rants. Not a rant, but it was just my stupid things I usually do. Mm-hmm. I'm well known for stupid shit, really.
we know, buddy.
Trust me.
There was I was
You
like
don't
I
have to
wanted
explain that on.
I
the
wanted to
show.
get abbreviated tattoos on my
Knuckle
knuckles,
tats?
like the knuckle tats, but it's just the first two, like my index and middle finger. It's just on both. I can put them together, and it goes SFST. Spin fitty, suck titties.
Awkward segue.
No, wait. I have a knuckle tat question.
Yeah, no, that's what I was.
Okay.
Was it you and Shannon?
It was
who
me and
having this
Shannon.
argument?
So, Kyle, quick question.
Yes.
Knuckle tats, do they include your thumbs?
I don't think so.
No, because you put your hands
yeah,
together
put
and
your-
it
no,
says
yeah.
I showed Shannon this video and it was like I just realized
Unless-
that the perfect phrase for knuckle tats, Baby Yoda. And Shannon went, she counted it out and she counted her thumbs and said, no, that's not correct. And I was like, you don't do your thumbs in knuckle tats because if you put your hands together,
Unless-
you can't like stick your thumbs out there. It doesn't work like physically.
Unless you have like a colon in there, you know, you just do like
If
that,
you-
and then you like slip your thumb in there, so
That'd be so
be
stupid.
unique. What was the Halloween thing where I had the Squatch watch?
Yeah.
But we
Yeah.
couldn't Squatch wouldn't like cover most of it, so we put the W on my pinky.
It's like there was just a second row of letters,
I like flip my fingers down. It was more.
a second line.
was so
Oh my
funny.
god, those were great pictures.
But yeah,
I love those.
in the comments below, knuckle tats, thumbs, no.
No, God, no.
No. Thank
Don't.
you.
They absolutely
Unless you have a
don't.
cool little picture
No.
that goes along with your knuckle tats.
cool little picture.
Then
on
you
your
like
phone.
people read your knuckle tats and you go, wow, look at that, and then you like
Baby
get a
Yoda,
picture.
and then it's the Baby Yoda and the little frog, and he's chasing him on your thumbs.
So Baby Yoda, what's up with that?
Oh
Awkward
God, he's
segue.
so
the
cute.
most
What's
precious
his
thing.
name?
In
Let's
His
name
name
Baby
is
Yoda right
Baby
here.
Yoda.
That's not very
It's the child
fun, though.
or food, but depending on who you are.
No. Baby Yoda was confirmed to have a real name.
Really?
We don't know what it is yet.
Jeremy.
So let's name Baby Yoda.
I just did.
Oh my fucking god.
Jeremy.
Little squirt.
Little J.
I'm gonna call him Plinkin
It's a
Lincoln.
dumb name.
because he's plinking around. Kyle?
I'm just call him Junior.
Boo. Kyle Jr.?
No,
Kyle
just Junior.
Kyle Ricky
Ugh.
Junior.
Jr.
And then the rest of the name. Like Junior's just in there.
Oh, awful.
Kyle Ricky Jr. Dougie. However.
Abbreviation.
Heel.
Like the word abbreviation. And then it's not a part of the name. It's just you got to have it in there.
I hate that so much.
Oh god.
That's so dumb.
All this talk about Baby Yoda makes me want to curl up with a good book.
No, I don't like being a part of these.
Smart Book Club.
Welcome, one and all, viewer, listener,
Wait,
and
hold on.
host.
One more thing. Did we go through all the questions already?
Listener and host alike. Yeah, they were all about
The New Year's resolutions.
Oh.
Dumb.
Listener and host alike, I welcome you to a new meeting of the Smut Book Club.
I wish this microphone was harder so I could slam my head into it and forget this.
Well, give it a second. Let me read you these saucy details.
Ooh.
And then the microphone will be erect? I don't know. I don't know where I was going with that one.
Oh,
Look.
The name of this masterpiece is Piece of Dragon, a fantasy romance.
no.
All I wanted was some sugar. When the ice cream didn't cut it, I went for a walk, met a gorgeous dragon, and realized I've been living a lie. No big deal, just another Tuesday. Back to the dragon, though. Jack's a candy-coated hot mess. He's bound to the ringmaster of the Underbelly Circus, and he's desperate for my help. I don't blame him, but there isn't enough chocolate in the world to get me near that circus.
What the fuck?
Jack claims I'm the lost Quilton Queen. Keelan Queen. A magical freaking unicorn. I should have run, but I never had a chance. Jack's team was hot on his trail. Lion Shifter, Mage, Fae, Merman, and Vampire?
Had the merman running after them.
The merman's just crawling on the ground like,
He's
guys!
like a kiddie pool and they're dragging him.
The little wagon.
Have we watered him lately? Oh, shit.
They're all from a magical world beyond mine.
Slinging a water bottle on it.
And they need me to help them find the way home. Only a pure Keelan can find the path. And these 6 sexy men think I'm the last one alive. I think they're full of shit. I'm having a hard time dragging my eyes away from their assets.
No!
Oops. Did I say that out loud?
Oh, God.
I'm Carlisle Lycorn.
I've seen how these
and
videos
I'm
go.
no innocent unicorn.
Whoa, unicorn.
How do people
do you
write
mean?
these?
Did I miss
without-
that?
Yeah, you did.
Okay.
He said, a freaking unicorn.
Oh.
Thank you, Laurel Chase.
How do people write these
Hit us up if
and
you wanna be
not
on the
just like
podcast.
physically implode from
Furries.
just the amount of
Because everyone appreciates some good smut.
no?
But she's a freaking unicorn.
I read it for the story.
Yes, is that bestiality?
No.
They're part human, aren't they?
I don't.
If they're
No, I
part
haven't read
animal,
this book.
I feel like it makes it like part bestiality.
Look,
Is the
they have
unicorn
rights too.
fucking
And they have the
dragon?
right to get.
Guys, you're tearing a lot of holes in my book. I mean, this book.
Connor,
I'm kidding.
if you ever come to me and let me know that you've written one of these books, I will light your room on fire.
Connor,
That's fair.
if you come to me and tell me you've written one of these books, we'll light Kirsten's room on fire.
What the
Also
hell?
I will allow
We're
both.
gonna light Kyle's new house on fire, I guess.
Fair.
Sorry, Kyle.
Okay.
I'll allow it. I'm glad we're all in agreement then.
It's fair.
I hated that.
You know what else
Hated
is
that.
fair? This awkward segue.
Oh, thank God. I thought there was going to be another one.
The rest of the episodes.
I have mine.
No.
All right. So I saw recently that people made flying segways, like hover segways.
What?
What?
It's like, you remember those water jet packs?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like that, but not water. It's just like, I was watching a video.
Wait,
and
I think I know
some
what you're
guy
talking
was
about.
just flying around. I was like, that's fun. I'll talk about that on the podcast.
That's cool. I want to learn how to fly.
Me too. man.
I have flown, technically. Fallen, pretty
In a
much.
plane? Oh.
A skydive. Skydiving's fun,
I feel
It's
like I
terrifying.
could never.
but it's fucking
Yeah,
fun.
I don't want to pee my pants in the sky.
Oh, no. You'd be great.
I want to pee
No,
your
I'd
pants in the
100%
sky.
pee my pants.
The only thing I was really concerned about, because when you first, it's a tandem jump, but like you're strapped to somebody, the instructor. Poor little guy was behind. He was strapped behind me.
little guy.
He was smaller than I am. I had to regulate my breathing so he could breathe.
What?
I'd breathe, and I was like, "This guy's taking short breaths. I'm just gonna take shorter ones myself."
Oh my God. You almost killed me.
So wait, why do you have to regulate your breathing?
So I had to like
Like,
take shorter breaths so he could breathe.
Because
Why-
you're like smooshed together, falling down.
When you're
his
strapped to
body's
them,
coming
you're
into him.
strapped to them.
Yeah.
It's not like kind of like slack. No, you're on them.
Oh,
like he's
geez.
straddling
I
your
love
back.
that.
Yo, hey, that sounds
The funniest
fun.
thing was
Can we
I
do
was
that?
bigger than he was, and yet when we got up, got ready, he just stood up, and I just slumped over like a fucking one of those babies in the chest.
I
Like,
love that. Hey,
I was like,
Kyle,
yes,
you wearing an Achievement Hunter shirt?
I am.
I'm also wearing an Achievement Hunter shirt.
Oh, I almost wore my
All
Rooster
right.
Teeth shirt today, too.
Well, you didn't.
I
You're not
was
in the
like,
cool club.
I'm going to
Mine's
dress
got a cool
nicely.
skull mohawk on the back of it.
I can't
Skull
see the back
Hawk.
of it.
Skull hawks.
Cock.
Scott. 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 Yeah.
So if
Welcome to
you
Link
guys,
Podcast.
if you guys
Welcome to Link Podcast.
if you guys could have a band, what genre band would it be?
Indie. Like weird music.
Ooh,
Sing pirate shanties.
Billie
That's very
Eilish
fitting.
bad guy cover band.
Oh.
Only that one
No.
song, though. We just do different covers.
I'm a bad guy with a deep Southern accent.
That's so funny.
I'm a bad guy. I don't know how the song goes.
Yeah.
All I know is that part.
I mean, that's part of
So
it.
you're a tough guy, like to eat some tough guys.
That's not
gonna
what a cover
struggle, huff
is.
Guys, gonna eat some puff chives.
I can't
On that
stand
bad
you.
type, gonna marry Vlad type.
All the like the chords and everything. It's just
Had
banjo.
sex
Even the
with your
drums.
Dad
Oh my
type.
Even the drums
God.
is just banjo.
Billie
Banjo
Eilish,
Kazooie?
please don't sue us.
Sure.
Billiard. Thank you for listening to this podcast. First of all, I know you're a big fan. Billie Eilish.
You know, she
So-
talks about us all the time.
Yeah.
Someone who can replace Bella Thorne.
Hey, no.
Well, hey,
No one
what the
will
fuck
take her
was that?
place in our
the
heart.
fuck was that?
Runner up. Okay, how about
Kyle,
that?
I swear to God, if
What?
you ruin this for us,
She ignores us.
Bella Thorne is playing coy.
yeah,
She's playing hard
she's
to
waiting
get.
for us to try harder, and we will, Bella.
Prove that we're worthy to speak to Bella.
She just
Thorne.
wants us to change.
We can change for you.
Bella.
I'm just recalling that one night we're before the podcast. Connor's like, "Oh, I gotta play the national anthem." And he just starts playing the "Bitch I'm Bella Thorne" song on
Thorne.
full blast.
Bella
Oh my
Thorne.
God, that's real. That's real.
The pigs in the yard go, bitch, I'm Bella Thorne. Bitch, I'm Bella Thorne.
I love you.
It's an awkward segue.
Awkward segue into what, Kyle?
Yeah, you got to follow it up.
What's your topic?
That's
Kyle?
why I never say it, Kyle.
Kira, you had some good question earlier today.
Did she?
I asked
Sonic
questions?
versus Mario.
Oh
thing.
yeah, yeah.
Got
I don't
any
know
more
where
of
that
those
came
in your
from.
back pocket?
No, my brain just like threw it up.
That was good. I liked that.
Thank you.
I want to follow down that rabbit hole a little more with some fuck, marry, kills.
Okay.
All right. Fuck, marry, kill. Groot, adult Groot. Thank you very much.
Obviously.
Whew.
Homer Simpson.
Oh.
Banjo from Banjo Kazooie.
Okay. Fuck Banjo Kazooie. Marry
No, just Banjo. You don't get Kazooie.
Oh, okay. Fuck Banjo. Kill Homer. Marry Groot. Because he treats you right.
Dope. Yeah, I'm definitely marrying Groot, but I'm gonna kill Banjo. No, I'll go with you, Kira.
Yeah.
I'm gonna kill Homer. Fuck Banjo.
Yeah.
Because he's like a bear.
I don't know enough about Banjo
I bet he's
Kazooie
wild.
to have made that decision,
He's
but
the
I
bear
did.
one.
I don't know
Kazooie's
what it
the
is.
bird one.
Yeah.
Oh, are they like crime fighters or?
Kinda.
Okay. I know it's a game. I don't know anything about it.
Wee woo, fake gamer alert.
I'm not a fake gamer. I've been playing Stardew Valley for like a month straight.
Ooh.
I have 3 different accounts now, 3 different farms. I'm thriving.
That's incredible.
Spencer, I got to his house yesterday, and he was like, "Well, I'm going to go to the gym, but I can turn on my Xbox. So you can play a game or something because they have like the Game Pass, and they have all these games." And he's like,
Oh, the Game
"Now,"
Pass is great.
He said, "I don't want to help feed your addiction, but Stardew Valley is on there." And I was like, "Well, that's what I'm gonna play," and I did.
How much money you get off Desperate Boys, you e-girl?
Shut up, Kyle. You're the only fake gamer here.
Yeah, remember that guy at RTX who called you out for being a fake
No,
gamer?
no. He just said, I'm a real gamer. I
Implying that you were not a real gamer.
No. I had 2 shades on. That was all of my character.
Stupid.
Yeah, but
I'll never
we're still
forget.
good.
It was directed towards me, but he
Yeah, it
said,
was.
I'm a real gamer. And I was like, oh.
In that accusatory tone that you, sir, are not a real gamer.
Kyle, name 3 video games.
Yeah, idiot. Get your nose pierced. Be a real gamer.
Sell me bathwater.
No.
Sell me bathwater.
One, my bath is too small for my big body. And 2, I don't take baths
Then
Then how
would
do you get
know?
clean?
because I tried. That's why I stopped.
I feel like
I'm sad about my
if you
small
had-
bath.
Oh, bud. I want like a Victorian clawfoot bathtub, like a big one.
This one was one I can just submerge myself in.
Yeah.
Hot.
Mom has
want
that
a
like
sand
jacuzzi
bath.
one. I love that.
Those little things like that would be cool.
I mean, I haven't
so-
taken
I like
a
to, like-
bath in so long.
No,
Turn on
what,
music and play candles.
no. What's the little like the sandboxes where they have the air lines running through the bottom of it, and they turn the air on? It's like quicksand, and you can just like swim inside of it.
What?
You cut the air, and it's just solid sand.
This is nothing I've
I have
heard
no
of.
clue what you're
They'll
talking
have like a
about,
kiddie
man.
pool or something like dug out, with like a big ass thing of sand. And they'll have multiple airlines running through the bottom of it. They just push air out,
Like a living Zen garden.
pretty much. But they'll cut all the airlines on, and it'll kind of bubble and everything, but it makes all the sand loose where you can just get in like water. And the people will be sitting in it.
No, I'd be
That's cool.
afraid because what if it broke and
No.
you get stuck in there?
People sit in it and they'll cut the air off, and they're just like in the sand.
That's
And they're
kind of
just
cool.
Yeah, it is really cool.
Okay,
the
I'm
videos
into
are
that.
awesome.
I don't like that.
I'll show you a video later.
I'd be afraid of dying.
That would be fun. Just don't go under. Just,
Well,
Yeah,
I
don't-
can't control my body.
you
I have to
absolutely
go.
can.
I have to go under now. It's water. Get sand everywhere. You already got sand otherwhere. So
Also, why would you want to do that? Yeah.
Also, sand is being constantly shot up your asshole,
Oh yeah.
as opposed to it being stuck around the rim. You know,
That's
like
just
when you go to the
bad.
beach.
I don't
I think
like
the airlines are that strong.
I
the
don't
air
love
blows it right on up.
So where are one of these
pissing
airlines?
sand for a week.
Why are you asking this?
Oh,
Don't
gotta
question me.
position it.
All right,
Turn the air
Kira,
off.
give me a fuck, marry, kill.
Okay, fuck, marry, kill. Let's bring it back to Mario. Okay, so fuck, marry, kill. Bowser, Monty Mole, Daisy.
Oh, that's not fair. You know I love my Bowser.
I know, it's
But
weird.
Leanna will kill me if I do anything to Monty Mole. But I love a Daisy. Daisy's pretty great. All right.
Does Bowser have the crown?
Is it Bowsette?
No,
Because that makes this
it's
whole
Bowser.
easy.
I would have said
Okay.
fucking Bowsette if it was Bowsette.
Fine.
Bowser.
Fuck Bowser. Marry Daisy. Kill the fucking mole.
Oh, I love Monty Mole.
Marry Bowser, fuck Daisy, kill Monty Mole.
What the hell, you guys?
I can't reject my king.
Look. Daisy's pretty cute.
Okay, Kyle,
Daisy's
your turn.
Daisy.
I'm going to DC characters.
Ooh,
All right. Captain Soap Bubble,
who the fuck?
Mr. Magic,
Aw.
and the Taintler.
Oh, I hate all those names. I didn't hate Mr. Magic. I love that one.
So Solomon Grundy,
Born on a Monday.
Elastic Man,
Oh, I love Elastic Man.
or Batman.
Kill Batman. Fuck Solomon Grundy. Marry Elastic Man. I mean,
Kill-
Plastic Man.
Was it Plastic Man?
It's
or
Plastic
Elastic
Man.
Is it Plastic Man? Okay.
It's Plastic Man.
I
haven't
don't know who
watched-
Solomon Grundy is, but
He's
kill,
like a big gray hulking guy.
He's
Kill
a
him.
zombie essentially.
kill him. Fuck Plastic Man. He's kind of funny. I remember.
I love Plastic
Marry
Man.
Batman because he's fucking loaded, dumbass. He
Yeah.
has so much money.
But I hate Batman.
Yeah, but he has so
Yeah, but he's
much
loaded.
money. Oh my god.
Yeah, but I'd refuse to compromise.
you
know,
can
and
never
have
do
Butler-
anything again.
Oh, that
Hey.
guy is a monster.
Hey, Plastic Man.
I'd be
Plastic
fine.
Man is.
I'd hang out with Alfred.
caring.
Yeah, Alfred's cool.
We'd be best friends, and I would.
Alfred's great.
I would.
What was
use
that?
the
What was
money
that
and,
one
like,
series where he's the only member of the Bat family that used a gun?
Yeah,
And fucking people are
he's fucking
raiding. No,
badass.
people are raiding the Bat cave, and he has a fucking pump shotgun.
I love that man. I love that man so much. My favorite rendition of Albert would have to be
Albert,
What is his name?
Alfred.
Albert.
My favorite of Alfred.
Albert and the Chipmunks.
Remember when he beat the shit out of
It
Superman?
would have to be. Have you guys seen Lego Batman?
Yeah, it's the best Batman.
Oh,
movie.
it's so
I haven't
good.
actually watched that.
Best Batman movie actually, Batman Forever, followed closely by Lego Batman.
I'm sorry, Batman Forever is fun, and
Batman Forever has Jim Carrey as the Riddler.
I should be the
And
Riddler.
Tommy Lee Jones is in it too. It's
I-
just
He's
real
Two-Face.
good. Yeah.
I refuse to acknowledge any Riddler.
What about
until
Batman
I'm
Returns?
Don't know if I've seen it. I know I've seen
Arnold
Batman
Schwarzenegger
Forever.
is Mr. Freeze. Chill
For sure
out.
have not seen it.
You
I've seen
never-
I've seen the one that has the blonde guy as Two-Face and he's in the hospital bed and he's like, "Are you guys
That's
calling me
Christian
Two-Face?"
Bale.
Yeah, that's,
Batman.
yeah.
Sure, I've seen that one then. But
That
I
was-
don't care about that one. I care about
You
Batman
need to
Forever
watch. You
and
need to
Lego
watch.
Batman.
You need to watch. Was it Batman Forever that had?
I don't remember.
Batman Forever
Whichever one that had Mr. Freeze in it, because
is not Batman Forever.
because it's just Arnold Schwarzenegger painted like crystal blue, walking through, and all his henchmen are freezing. He's all these diamonds.
Chill out.
Chill out.
Stupid.
Having the ice day.
Oh, I love it.
I'm gonna die if I'm not under freezing temperature. No, he dies if he's not under freezing temperature. He melts.
That
too much.
is terrible.
Oh, my wife. His
he
wife.
really talk like that in the movie?
I mean, he has Arnold Schwarzenegger. It's his accent, but he doesn't actually do that in real life. It's just people do.
Well, no, I'm disappointed, and I don't.
He's
wanna
kind of a
watch
sympathetic
it
character
anymore.
anyway.
Oh yeah, Mr. Freeze is a sad character.
He does all his up to like cure his wife. He
His
froze
wife-
his wife because she's like some
She's
crazy
dying
illness.
of a disease.
That's
Yeah.
real
And
sad.
he has to do crimes to fund it.
Yeah.
Aw.
It's like Batman's like, how can I stop Mr. Freeze, the billionaire, wondering how can I prevent this from happening?
See, I could be such a good help to Batman. I would just be like, well, fix this, and then Batman would go, where'd Mr. Freeze go?
Batman is the worst character in DC.
Because that movie I was telling you about, like that Arnold Schwarzenegger, Mr. Freeze, same thing his wife was sick of, Alfred comes down with it. So they're like, now I gotta find a cure.
Fucking obviously.
So now I think he finds a cure.
See, he helped.
After like a compromise.
He helped.
Yeah, he helped when it becomes his problem.
Yeah.
Like every other
Would you help
billionaire.
someone if it's not your problem?
Poison Ivy's in it, and Robin got some.
Oh, I love Poison Ivy.
That's true.
I love Poison Ivy. She's the fucking best.
But no, without a doubt, I can say it wholeheartedly. Lego Batman, Kyle.
So
is
good.
legitimately
No.
The best.
What I have seen of it,
incredible.
what I have seen of it, it's great because
love
just the actor for the Batman is just
He says,
great.
"Don't call me Dad." Yes, Papa.
Oh my, yeah, Michael Cera is Robin.
I love
Is
Michael
it-
Cera so much.
Is it
Batman
in the
and
Lego
Joker's
movie?
Back and forth is great.
Isn't the Lego movie where Batman's trying to like press a launch button? He's like, "Huh," and keeps missing.
Yeah, the
first try.
The first Lego movie where he's just chucking batarangs at a button.
Oh
I love
God!
it.
I remember seeing the
Batman is
preview
so-
I love that
Lego
it's the
Batman.
same character.
Yeah, but it's the trailer and stuff. Where he's like going through like I think they're going over traffic in the fucking Batwing, and he stops too heavy, and the kid hits the windshield. He's okay. You know what? We're driving from now on. slow.
Oh God! You need to watch it. It's so good.
Oh,
it's so good.
I only wear black and very dark shades of gray.
I need to do that.
Oh, it's incredible.
God, speaking
Love
of
that.
Incredibles,
Incredible.
Awkward segue. Yeah, I'll go. Now.
6 out of 10.
Hey, that's not bad. That's a pretty decent rating.
Did you
actually.
forget that I can't count?
Yes.
I did forget that. So, speaking of superheroes, though, I want to get a little more into superheroes.
What's up?
Because I want to talk superpowers. I want to talk magic. I want to talk skills.
Okay.
Kyle, if you had to have one superpower now. We've talked about this before, but here's the spin. You get one superpower, and that's it. No, the actual spin is you get a superpower, but then everyone else in the world
Gets a better superpower.
No, I don't have a spin. I don't have a spin.
You don't have to have a spin. It's
I wanted
fine.
a spin. We've already talked about superpowers in a past episode, so I wanted to make it a fun
Well, then
spin.
let's talk about something else. If you could be any magical creature, keeping it on the magic
we've
topic.
done
Done
this
that
before.
already.
Damn it. Okay.
New content.
Hold on. If you
Send in questions, please. We're floundering.
They're all just resolution questions.
give me a second.
New Year's was 4 months ago.
Don't say that. It threw me off for a second.
Oh my god.
Well, according to this calendar back here, it was
Hey,
a long
fuck
time
off.
ago.
I don't have anything to take that place in the wall. I don't have anything to put
Try
there.
getting a new calendar.
I don't want
can
to
give
pay
you a
for a
picture of me.
calendar. I have a calendar on my phone.
Oh my god.
You want that picture of me?
No, I do not.
All right,
Want a picture
talk
of
about
me?
it.
No, I absolutely do not.
Connor, we need a picture of me.
Picture of us.
No.
If you could have any weird skin color, like an alien-y color, what would it be?
I would go probably like a pale blue. You know, just like a sky blue.
Yeah. I do light pink, like a candy pink.
Do like that sickening pale gray.
That's real. I was gonna look just straight up like
It's gonna be like ashy.
shit, what's his-
Kratos.
the little guy from Lord of the Rings.
A golem.
Gollum, yeah,
Yes. Oh my god.
because he only works at night and he just
I remember.
works with like melting metals. He works in a volcano.
Oh my God.
practically.
Would you guys rather be a werewolf or a vampire?
Vampire,
Werewolf.
Explain.
dumb. Werewolf can die
Well,
way easier.
werewolves can
I'm
go
leaning
out
towards vampire.
during the day and
Who
do
wants
things.
Kyle, you work at night.
Vampires are
You don't
restricted
go
by
out
a
during-
lot of shit.
Hey, that depends on what interpretation of vampire.
That is
That's
true.
true.
That is true.
There's a comic I'm reading right now where there's some vampires can survive during the day and
Is it
some.
smut?
No.
Yeah, I'm not interested.
Well, I wasn't. That's not what I was telling you. But
like a Blade situation.
more vampires, or there's certain vampires can go out in the daytime and they're fine.
Yeah, daywalkers.
I believe
I can do that,
the
and I'd be
original
really hot, and I would drink
vampire
blood.
didn't have any sunlight weakness, and then when Nosferatu was created,
Mm-hmm.
it was
was more of a
established
thing.
that he didn't die in sunlight or get hurt. They just became like weak. They
Yeah.
just
Okay.
didn't have any power.
You like live
So
forever
you're
and
like
see
a
all this
regular
cool
dude.
shit. You could you don't need to breathe. You could just walk around on the ocean floor.
Werewolves don't have an aging thing, do they?
I wouldn't mind being a Twilight
werewolves
vampire.
Do they?
still
Is
work.
it slower?
Yeah, Twilight vampire would be cool.
Would it be slower, or would it be like?
I think werewolves have depending on which
Slower?
thing I
Yeah.
believe they have a slowed down aging clock.
I think we're doing Twilight right now. Twilight werewolf vampire.
If it's Twilight, I'd definitely go vampire.
Oh, 100%.
No sunlight weakness except for the fact that you sparkle, which is
Yeah.
fine. Whatever.
If you
I'll
were a
take
werewolf
it.
in the Twilight world, you could imprint on a baby. Let's throw that one
would
out
be
there.
really
That's
awkward.
a possibility.
Wouldn't that suck to happen?
Yeah. You just go into
It's
a
a wolf
hospital to
thing.
see your dying grandma, and there's oh shit, I'm in love with that kid. And they're like, what kid? It's like an infant in the baby room.
I believe once you
I'm gonna wait a couple years for this.
I believe
See how this goes out.
Atrocious.
Let me say something about that. I believe once you imprint on someone in Twilight universe, once they imprint, they stop aging, and then they age with that person.
Yeah, I think so.
They don't age until that.
So you'd still die.
I don't know all the Twilight rules. Still creepy as hell.
Yeah,
that they had,
that's a possibility.
that he
What
was just
was that?
oh, I wasn't in love with Bella.
I was in love with your unborn baby
I was in love
her
with
body.
the unborn baby that hadn't even been produced. I was in love with the egg in your
Now
body.
Yeah.
that was the story.
Yeah, that was the story.
But the best thing about
not
Twilight
watch
vampires
this
is not only are they super strong and fast and all the good
They
stuff.
all have special talents.
Once you become a vampire, you just get a random superpower.
Yeah.
Like
Alice could see the future.
Edward was really fast,
and he could read minds.
Yeah, Jasper could control. Oh, that's it. Edward could read
Because he couldn't
minds.
read Bella's mind. It was a whole thing.
And because Bella's superpower was just no other vampire superpower.
Yeah.
Jasper could control emotions. One of the evil vampires could just fucking torture you.
Do you guys remember that the guy
their
that played Jasper in Twilight was also cast to play Sokka in the live action Avatar?
Oh god, why bring up live action?
It's just
Avatar?
the only thing I really remember from the Twilight movies was
the baseball scene.
no, it was
No one forgets the baseball
Christmas.
scene, Kyle.
I don't
No,
care
no.
what you think about the movie. The baseball
was-
scene is a legitimately iconic scene. It's
It
such a
fucking
clever
is.
idea.
It was
I
after
give
Thanksgiving.
Stephanie Meyer full credit for that. That's awesome.
Fucking years ago. I can't remember how long ago it was. I think it was the year the first part of the last two Twilights. We were at Thanksgiving on my mom's side of the house, or my mom's side of the family, which
Are vampires?
most of them are,
Werewolves.
girls. I'm the only boy out fucking 5 grandkids.
Dummy.
But
and
they're
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 all over you.
No, they were all but they were well, let's all go let's go all hang out, go to the movies.
Look of disgust.
That was so good.
And I was that's all. They're all oh, let's go hang out, and go to the movies. It's sure, why not? They all wanted to go watch Twilight,
Heck yeah.
and there was no really movie that caught my eye, so I went to watch Happy Feet, the second Happy Feet
hell,
movie,
Kyle?
because there was nothing. I didn't
You'd
want to watch
rather
Twilight.
see that than Twilight?
I didn't want to watch Twilight.
You could have known Twilight and gotten in with girls, not your cousins, real girls.
I
You'd be like,
enjoyed.
you guys remember
What I-
that part in Twilight
No, no,
when Edward
but-
swoons Bella and they go, "Oh, Kyle." I can't remember
I'm
the dumbest thing
reading
I've
the
ever
book
said.
this is nothing like the movie. No. Go shop at Hot Topic more.
Yes.
No.
Oh, what if Kyle was a goth?
That would
Oh
have been
my
awesome.
god.
Would you still go by Kyle or would you
He would be
go by a different name?
Dark Skull.
Should I go for
No!
a month phase of being goth?
Yes. Oh my god. Can we make Kyle an e-boy?
Oh my god, yes.
Oh, this is gonna be fun.
I'll do it for the podcast.
Yeah.
Or
we'll have
for
to-
videos that we do.
We'll have to do
Yeah.
videos
I
because it's gonna be a
the,
look.
The black leather, the tight jackets with chains
Tight
and shit
jackets, you need a
everywhere.
stripy shirt, lots of chains.
Lots
I
of
bought a
chains.
necklace that was a chain with a lock on it.
Can I get one of those clip-on septum rings?
Yes, they sell those at Spencer's.
No, you will get your septum pierced.
am
I
not
think you
doing
should.
that. I am already
That
scared of
sounds like that would
needles
hurt like
and
a bitch.
tattoos as far
It
as I'll
doesn't
go.
hurt like a bitch.
Whatever.
I've heard otherwise.
I literally have one.
Can eat okay for me as the meme.
Do you
of
know
the
how
group,
it feels?
as the
the
meme
meme.
of all of us? Every month it's just a phase. I go through a different phase every
Oh
month.
my
You do a
god.
barefoot phase.
Oh my god, that
feel
used
like
to be
to
a
work?
thing.
What?
No, where I lived, it was the whole entire street was family, so I just walked barefoot everywhere.
I mean,
If y'all ever notice when I walk,
You
I
know,
look straight down
when
at my
families
feet.
nearby,
Yeah.
It's a
the
habit
skin
I
on your
built
feet
up
become
from like
very
years of doing
powerful.
this.
Yeah, you watch the ground so you don't step on like sharp
Exactly.
shit.
Like I do it. Like I wear boots 24/7. I
My
look
feet
down
are
and just
like
watch everywhere I
permanently
step.
stained because I did not wear shoes as a child.
She also
Built
didn't
up
wash
calluses.
as a child.
I bathed.
Look,
I didn't wash my feet good because I didn't know how. But
it tickled too much.
I couldn't figure it out. I had the pieces all together, but I just couldn't get
I
it
was
in
a
the
dumb
right
kid.
spot.
Shut
Kept
up.
drowning.
I keep putting my head under water to reach my feet and couldn't breathe. Stupid. But yeah, Barefoot Club.
Barefoot Club.
Not you.
Fuck you.
So what would my monthly phases be?
Well,
October has to be the goth phase,
Obviously.
or just mix it up where like November is and like October is something different, like completely opposite of goth.
December.
We
can
could do a
be
preppy boy.
your Scientologist
Oh, God.
phase.
oh no. We're going to dress him up in like board shorts and boat shoes and those little pink like collared shirts.
Like
Is he a frat boy?
Yeah.
like the tan shorts that go up way above my
yeah,
knees.
they go way too. They're way
Ooh.
too short.
I bet you see some hairy ass legs.
Oh no.
Oh, hell yeah. We're going to shave
What
him,
about-
don't worry.
1 month I go through my flat Earth phase where I just
Oh,
like
God.
completely invested into it.
Kyle, you won't live through
He's
that
gonna get.
phase.
He's
I
in
will
too
hurt you.
deep. We've lost him.
Like something that just changes my overall personality. And
I think that's good. That'll be fun.
March I'll just be
Make a little
myself
chart.
because March is my month.
March can be a real Pisces.
Yeah, whatever.
Cry.
This is the only, March is the only month you're allowed
Look.
to. So what's going to be this month's theme?
This month has already started, so we're not going to start in the middle.
no. All
right,
we're
what's
starting in
February?
February. He's
What's
going to be a
February?
soft boy because it's Valentine's Day.
Soft boy.
Soft boy. Big
Aw.
sweaters, holds plants.
Scarf.
Soft.
100
You
scarf.
don't have to gray your hair out so we can tousle it.
Yes. All right. Soft.
My
Too
hair
late.
doesn't
You've already
tousle.
committed,
My hair is
buddy.
straight.
That's fine.
No, it just grows into a bowl.
Don't you worry. We'll
You've
toss
seen me with my long hair.
I
It just
have.
goes like
Oh, I have.
straight out.
We'll figure something out.
Kyle,
Yeah,
have
we'll
you ever
figure them out.
considered growing your hair
Well, permit.
long enough to get a ponytail?
Well, permit.
What permit?
Yeah, do a little man bun.
Oh my god.
We can do a hipster bun.
Oh no.
Yeah.
This 1 month have to be my man. Oh no.
Yes.
Yay!
This is going to be fun.
So,
Everyone can
okay.
keep up on her Instagram.
My hair
Yeah.
will grow just long enough to barely have even a ponytail in 6 months. My hair grows thick, not really fast.
fine.
Stick-
We'll get it. We'll get it.
8 C's.
Oh,
5
awful.
W's.
Awkward segue. It's been a weird podcast,
It has been a weird podcast.
but mostly about Kyle, so I love it.
Yeah, we have been very Kyle focused.
About time.
Agree to disagree. Agree to piss a tree. And then a full tree, a mighty oak stemming from my urethra.
Wow.
God.
Rubbing my urethra.
Hey, are we not like PG rated? What's our rating?
I dropped several F-bombs like earlier in the podcast.
You what?
Did I? Have I sworn?
Have you sworn? Let's make up for it. Quick now.
Oops.
Whoa. Hey, watch that language.
No!
We're PG-13.
Fuck off.
No,
That was my bit.
We're only allowed one fuck a podcast.
We
YouTube,
literally just said it like 6
the child
times.
protection thing on YouTube's active. How are we going to get them child exploitation clicks?
Gross.
We're going to become influencers.
Yeah, let's make slime videos.
Barely on YouTube anymore.
Yeah, we're barely. on
Let's
YouTube.
make slime
I can't-
videos.
I'm kind of glad we're shifting away from YouTube. I'm
Because
sorry I'm
YouTube's
ignoring
fucking
what
up.
you're saying.
That's
yeah,
fine.
they're like Copa, whatever bullshit it is. They're pulling. Like,
Yeah.
it's ridiculous. They're fucking over a lot of channels and
Oh,
that
yeah,
stuff.
We can make a Patreon
One of these days. We'll,
and sell Kyle's nudes.
oh, thank God.
All you get are tit pics. I don't know why you'd be excited.
Tasteful. Oh, we can send like Polaroids of shirtless Kyle.
Just mostly me eating or like not
They're
paying
like
attention.
very clearly taking without you knowing.
I'm
Okay,
just
guys.
passed out on the couch, fucking gut hanging out.
$5 tier. Yeah, definitely a wear Kyle picture.
I think that's a great idea. If anyone would like that, just give us a shout, because I'll do it. I've got the little camera.
One of these days, we will start a Patreon when we have more like support. Like right now, we don't like. We're not going to have enough listeners who
might.
want to throw money our way.
I can just hear, like one day I'm just walking through my house and all I hear is,
Awkward segue.
like you flapping the Polaroid like, yeah. Oh shit. Like hollowed out my wall.
I'm the boy.
have an extra door on the outside of my house and an extra door to go in the walls.
I want like a flippy wall, like a wall that I like can run by and pull a book and it'll spin around. And you go,
It's a Kyle
I saw
book on
her
his
in
bookshelf,
here.
so it's just one of his Gundams. I pull it down.
You like just pulling my Gundams down.
What the fuck?
It's just more Gundams. You found my secret room.
Busted.
And I just pull out a trank gun and just pop you in the knee.
Why the knee? That seems painful.
Exactly. You're in my fucking house.
Joke's on you. I'm immune to tranquilizers.
Just pop you with another one.
I'm immune to that too.
Funsies. Never had horse tranquilizer. It's pretty dope.
Oh no.
I've taken elephant tranquilizer, and guess what? I'm a god now. I haven't slept in weeks.
Oh no.
He just cuts reality in cars,
My
just slumping back in his chair.
By building up an immunity to tranquilizers, I have also accidentally built up immunity to sleep. That would be dope. I wish I didn't have to sleep. Awkward segue. I just want to do two quick updates. Oh, no! I dropped my phone because I was floundering about with it in my hands.
Dummy.
All right, no need for that. That's hate speech. Carrying on. We have...
Are we getting fired?
Yeah. I'm replacing Kyle and Kira.
That's both updates.
Oh, I have replacements for all of you planned one of these
Push
days.
of a button. They're in here.
The second we become a successful podcast,
Oh, I know.
They're just fucking upgrades of
the
us.
second Kyle goes, I don't want to come record today. I want to play the new Destiny DLC.
Then we
Just
get
fucking
taller,
Dakota comes in.
Cooler. No.
I'll be like, yo, Effie, Leo, I have a job for you.
That's not the same replacements I was thinking.
No,
I was
Like a
thinking
tall,
you just...
cool Kyle
they're
who
my
can read.
if this podcast ever takes off and any of you guys bail on me, it's like they're my go-to people. I
so
would
fun.
absolutely be like, you guys,
I miss you guys.
you're my pod friends.
I'm gonna pretend I didn't comprehend what you just said to me.
I know you didn't, buddy.
I said pretending not to, Kirsten.
Okay,
Don't out me.
okay.
Wait, what did you say?
I told him his replacement would just be like a taller, cooler, able to read Kyle.
I've been working on something in the lab.
He's writing a book.
A flawless clone. Hello, my name is Kyle.
Who the fuck is this clown?
No,
Get
he
your
wouldn't-
cage.
He wouldn't. He'd be still like Kyle, but he'd have like a southern drawl instead of
Southern.
a twang.
You'd be like,
You're just
"Hey,
jealous of my twang.
how's
Oh,
it going
buddy, I
over
promise
here?"
you, I'm not. Have you ever heard a southern drawl? That is not. You said, "Hey, how's it going?" It's
No,
like,
you didn't hear it.
sweet
It's more
southern
like, hey,
drawl.
how's it going over here?
no, that's just
No, it's
creepy.
Define draw. Do it.
I can't.
Have you ever heard the guy that...
Well, Kyle can't.
I know.
I still haven't finished teaching the other Kyle.
have you ever heard of the... I can't remember the guy's name,
He's still posh.
but I think it's back in the 80s. I'm not sure what he was exactly.
Yes,
singer.
I remember the 80s.
But he was
well.
his voice was the inspiration that Heath Ledger took for Joker's voice, and it sounds just the fucking same.
Well, that
and
does make
it's
sense.
real fitting with it too. I watched the video of it earlier, and it's pretty cool. I can't remember the guy's name or what he was.
It was Elvis Presley.
Interesting.
Yeah.
It was not.
All right. Awkward segue back to the podcast
I'm so
updates that I
hungry.
was trying to
You
say.
just ate a hot pocket. We just ate ramen.
I didn't
No,
eat
she
ramen.
didn't eat.
You ate egg rolls,
I ate spring rolls.
spring roll.
And I'm hungry.
She ate spring rolls in the winter.
Give your announcement, fool.
All right, 2 podcast updates. 1, the D&D podcast. It's coming. It's coming. It's coming real
It's
fast.
real close, real close.
We're getting some finishing touches put on it. I still need the art, but for that I need to get more money. I still need the art, but like the main like first few episodes, they're already like campaigned out.
Sweet.
No, we've
I thought you were
already
going to
done
say
them.
recorded. It's like, I didn't record anything.
I've decided to just do it myself. I'm everybody.
You just hear like shuffling about like different mics.
He's got to get to different chairs.
And so it's all different mics. You're just running like your dice roll, like oh shit, and you're like reacting to others' jokes.
Attack the dragon! I think that's a good idea. I concur. My name is Nick in this one, I guess. Spencer.
Just get winded in like the 10th minute of the episode. You're just winded like fucking Christ. Fire all
so
them.
funny.
All right. So I know we announced that it was coming early this year, and it's still on track to come out when I'm planning for it, which I will not tell you.
He won't even
So
tell
I
us.
can't be held on. Oh my god. Secondary update is there's another podcast in the works.
What?
There's a third. a secret third.
Dun, dun, dun.
Do you know about this?
No.
All right.
So, stay tuned.
My chair was cold.
It's going to get interesting.
Oh, is it about the sex books?
It's not. No, that's
It's
what
getting a
this podcast-
spin-off.
Smut Book Club, the podcast.
It's just Awkward Segue with a different title.
That's where we
so funny.
we find the smut books and then we read the smut books.
And then we actually like.
We talked about this in the introductory episode to the Smut Book Club. Where
So we're actually doing?
No, we're not doing. That's not it. That's not it. No, it's not Smut Book Club unless that's truly what you guys want.
No, please.
And you don't have to be a part of that one,
But
but your suffering would be pretty hilarious. So now I'm changing it. You have to be a part of that.
But
one.
you said it wasn't Smut Book Club.
It's not Smut Book Club.
Well, what is it?
I'm not. I was trying to do this fun, like mysterious announcement, like, ooh, what could it be?
Why in the world did you think we just weren't going to say anything?
This just reminds me of the last episode where me and Nick are just going off rambling.
God.
Nick didn't even finish his fucking bit because he didn't put it together.
I had to cut that
so
whole
funny.
fucking.
Did you really? I haven't
Yes,
watched that
what do you
yet.
mean? It was just because it was just Nick sitting there in silence while we waited for him to do something.
That's so funny.
Nick's fake news corner is still coming. It's still a bit. Yeah, as you don't know, because it was cut from the episode for being criminally unfunny.
He was sitting there. He's like, well, and he just stare at me, and then he pulls out his phone. He goes, hold on.
He
God, that's so
floundered on a
stupid.
story he was trying to tell, and then
Nick.
he stopped and was like, I didn't have anything prepared. I was like, you said excitedly. He's like, I already have 2 things figured out for my bit. And he's like, I was lying. And so I had to cut out all of that because it was like
That is
7
too funny.
minutes. Like part of it was just him scrolling on his phone quietly.
I love that so much.
You hear
I
the
was just
constant
like-
just tap, tap.
Oh my god. So yeah, that bit I guess will come out. That segment will happen
I
eventually.
think in most of the podcast, it was me and Nick huffing like this hand sanitizer he had because it smelled really good.
Yeah, they just kept reapplying.
You guys
hand
did a drug
sanitizer.
podcast without me?
No, we weren't huffing it. We were just smelling
You
it.
literally just said huffing hand sanitizer.
Look.
You did just say that.
Look.
I will acknowledge.
I was huffing hand
Verbatim.
sanitizer at the time.
I'm going to kill him.
You can't expect me to remember. I was on hand sanitizer. Awkward segue.
I was so free of germs. I was just out of my gourd, you know?
Oh my god. Oh man.
Oh god. So with that, I think we should be wrapping up this podcast.
Burrito.
Any closing thoughts, you beautiful fellows?
This has been nice, but I have been not playing Stardew Valley for the past hour and a half.
Wow,
and it's
that's
time
great.
to break that record.
How about you, Kai, my guy?
I am about 20 minutes away from getting shit-faced, so
Well,
You're not drunk right now?
no.
wow.
This is my normal state.
Oh,
I
God.
calm down when I'm drunk.
Oh God, that's not true.
No, it's not.
You
no.
cry and
no.
cry.
No, yeah, no,
Handstands.
Oh, no.
You asked me to slap you.
Oh yeah, no, that's
I'll
that's the
slap
thing
you.
I do when a lot of people when I'm drunk. Like
but
it's
we
a
talked about
test.
this.
It's a test if I'm drunk.
You're
if your face is
stupid.
numb, you're fucked up.
You're so dumb.
I didn't feel a thing.
You're
Fucking-
so dumb.
Connor slapped the shit out of me.
Oh.
I registered it, but I was like, nothing. Let's keep going. He's like, holy shit.
Well, with that, thank you guys so much for listening to this episode of Awkward Segue. If you managed to make it to this part, you're amazing. You're a real trooper, as Nick would put it. I've been Connor,
I've been Kirsten.
And I've been Kyle.
and this has been Awkward Segue.
Thanks
for listening. What the fuck?
I'm sorry.